Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Connor. Welcome you to PC Replay Baseball in the 2026 Super Tourney. We started with 24 season/decade sets. Top four moved on. 96 in the playoffs, 96 people, and then 3 times 32 for brackets. And then the top 10 teams from each bracket, and then 11 place first moved on. We go from 32, now we're down to 16. We've done all the game ones as Bullet Rogan. Good story, 12 strikeouts, but what am I doing? Sorry. We had 4 game 2s. Sorry, I pushed the wrong date. The 2023 Monarchs won 7-3. They have put themselves in a 1-1 tie. The 85 Cardinals got revenge on the 30 Cardinals. That's 1-1. The 99 Diamondbacks crushing San Francisco, so they're halfway home. And the 55 Yankees in a great 10th inning affair with the 2020 White Sox, tying that series. Luis Garcia with a 3-run shot to tie the game at 5, but the Yankees still won in the extra innings. So we have 4 games for you today in St. Louis, Washington, New York, and Montreal. We will be in Montreal and New York. Those 2 games will be done televised. St. Louis and Washington will be done autoplane style. Our first game in St. Louis, boom, sees the 1906 Cubs win. So the 1906 Cubs are halfway home as Fister beats Beasley. Late, he pitched all 9 innings. Beasley went 4 innings, and Beckman went 4, then Paulette. Play-by-play, the Cubs struck first. Johnny Kling with a triple to score Steinfeld and Evers. Joel Tinker with a bunt single to make it 3-0. In the 4th, Walker Cooper got an RBI groundout, 3-1. Frank Chance doubled to score Schultz, 4-1. And then it was 4-3 on it. After a single by Johnny Hopp, Joe Gordon proving why the 42 Cardinals needed him. And he swung the ball, made it 4-3. It was 4-3 till the 9th. Paulette came in for Beckman. Slagle singled and then stole second base. Seager singled him to third, and then Schultz with the sac fly to score Slagle to make it 5-3. Hoffman went to left field for the Cubs. Walker Cooper doubled. Triplett would bat for Hopp and hit an RBI single to score Cooper. Gordon popped out. Well, Harry Walker would bat for Cross, flew out, and Marty Marion grounded out. So the 1906 Cubs, are halfway home to moving on to round number 3. Now we head to New York. 2016 Cubs and the 98 Yankees. Cubs are trying to go halfway home. So there should be. They should, yeah. So Soler will DH today for the Cubbies and the New York Yankees. Tim Raines, Shane Spencer. No. No Jeffrey. No Jeffrey? Oh. Bernie Williams. Why the hell would Bernie Williams not be in the lineup? Bernie shouldn't be number 9. He should be number 7. Yeah, they're going to put Bernie at number 7 and Chad Curtis at number 9 in the batting order. We'll see. This game, televised, of course.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of first.
New York. Hess and Bud Light sponsoring this. David Cone 1-1 with a 3.77 ERA, 20 wins in the real 98 season. He will go up against Dexter Fowler, 5 for 23, 2 RBIs, 217 from Atlanta. Pitching away. You take a look.
No outs, man on
2016
first.
Cubs breaking that 108-year drought in the World Series, and the 1998 Yankees, some say greatest team of all time, 114 wins and 11 postseason wins. Raise action is a 5-1, nothing.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Jason Hayward, 3 for 25, not really hitting his weight from Richwood, New Jersey. Fly ball to center. Oliva is a 3. Yeah, they picked up Oliva from the 65 Twins. Looks good for a hit. It is a hit. A looping single by Hayward. He's proving himself and making me look like a twat for saying
no outs, hitting his bat. Men on first and second.
First and second, Chris Bryant, 8 for 30 with an RBI from Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Ooh, rare play. Is it on number? It's a 2, so they'll have to go for speed. They'll have to take out Fowler or Bryant. They're going to go after Fowler. Because of 4-4-5. They go for the slow one, and that doesn't work. Fowler gets the third and should have taken Bryant. So it's an infield single. Bases are juiced.
Bases loaded.
For Honus Wagner.
The first baseman is playing
the big move for the 2016 Cubs, taking him for shortstop and getting rid of Eddie Russell. 6 RBIs from Charters, Pennsylvania, one of the legendary players of all time. Pitching away. 2 balls, but nothing else.
No outs. Bases loaded.
Quick eagling.
The first baseman is playing in.
Pitching away. And he will move one to the left. One scores. Hayward will stay.
No outs. Bases loaded.
RBI, and now
The first
Rizzo.
baseman is playing
7 for
in.
28, 2 ribbies from Fort Lauderdale. Pitching away. And he gets a base hit to left field. That scores 1. Bryant will stay.
No outs.
So
Bases
they're
loaded.
playing checkers.
The first
Move one
baseman is
spot.
playing in.
Willie Contreras to catch you. 10 for 26, 7 RBIs from Funny. Well. To left field, towards the gap. Birdie's a 3 defensively, so this could be big. Is this big? It's a fly ball out. So sack fly makes it 3-0. Could have been worse if that landed in the gap.
1 out.
2
Men
would
on
have
first
scored
and
and probably
third.
chased Cone. Here's Bias, batting 2 for 13 from Vitamin, Puerto Rico. Pitch away. That Cone got Bias. Strike 3 on him.
2 outs. Men on first and third.
And here comes Jorge Soler, made to be DH today. 6 RBIs from Havana. Pitch away. And he strikes out. Cone gets the first strikeouts, but it does give up 3, and they called
3 runs, 4
out.
hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the first.
Now the Yankees are up, and now Jake Arrieta 2-0 with a 1.20 ERA. If anyone's going to help the 2016 Cubs take a 2-0 lead from New York, that's them. Chuck Knobloch, round Chuck, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. He's not known for his home run power, to be honest with you. Pitch away. Oh, he hits it to right field. Just right for business. That's higher than 5. It's a 4. That's definitely a single.
No outs. Men on first.
So now here's Derek Jeter, the captain. 1 home run, 2 RBIs from Panaquanac, New Jersey. Pitch away. Hit the first, and that's a big double play. Rizzo gets a 3-6-3 money in the back catching.
2 outs. Bases empty.
Forgot to mention about the third Jake area from Farmington, Missouri. Here's Tony Oliva, 6 for 33, but he does have 8 RBIs. That's what he needs to do. From Cuba, pitch away. They said Cuban boy, I think I was hysterical. Probably a 50% but it's low, so
2 outs. Men on first.
Here comes Tim Raines. Surprised he's playing for this team and the 1981 Expos. 17 years apart. Tim Raines, 4 RBIs from Stanford, Florida. Do. Pitch away. He'll take 1. He's placing second for the Yankees.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
For Tino Martinez, who's there. But first, we have a base action chart. It is a 4-3, a wild pitch checked. Well, any number is a wild pitch, so Arrieta blows it. It's second and third. He's been doing
2
well in
outs.
this
Men on second
series,
and third.
this tournament. Can Tino ruin it for him? Yes, there is. No. Ground ball right through the Rizzo. 2
No
Yankees
runs,
in
2
scoring
hits,
position.
and 2
Can't
left
score.
on. Top of the second.
David Cone, the pride of Kansas City, where he played a couple of stints with the Royals. People forget that, yeah, he played for the Royals after the Blue Jays. He played for the Royals in '94, and then he went to the Blue Jays. But people forget that David Cone actually started his major league career as a Royal. He was playing for Kansas City, and then they traded him to the Mets for the one Ed Hearn for catcher. And that blew up in their faces. Cone had a 21 season in 1988. Here's Chris Coughlin, the last Cub hitter, 4 for 14 from Rockville, Maryland. Pitch away. Hit or miss. That is a miss. Fly ball to Mr. Williams. 1 out. Yeah, I mean, come on. You
1
have
out,
Bernie
bases
Williams
empty.
sitting on the bench. And like, Jay Spencer wouldn't do anything against the Cubs. Here's Fowler, 30 years old at this time. Sachin, strike 3.
2 outs. Bases empty.
Here comes James Hayward, 26 years old. Jeez, not long ago, he was with Atlanta. Doing well. Tino stomps on first base himself, and Cone's done.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Cone's probably got the
Bottom of the second.
nerves out of his system. Here's Jorge Posada, 8 for 27, 2 guys from Puerto Rico. We forgot to mention Tino is from Tampa. I don't think he played for the Rays. Ground ball to Bias, and that's it out. Oh, wait.
1 out. Bases empty.
Here's Bernie from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Spos Posada. Hit to Short, and that's an out. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Scott Brocious, third base, the man from Hillsboro, Oregon, and the man who was the World Series MVP in real life. Look at block.
2 outs, men on first.
Chad Curtis. Yeah, it's weird he's in 9th in the order, but they did want Bernie Williams to bat 7th. They didn't want him bat 9th, sorry. He hit a grand slam against the 6 by Twins from Marion, Indiana. And he strikes out. Arrieta gets him.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 3rd.
Here's Chris Bryant, 24 years old. Pitch of the way. He smacks a double to center field, so Bryant proving why he is. And EHB, he's gone.
No outs,
So
man
David
on second.
will be
The
told
defense
to
is
take
playing in at the
a hike.
corners.
And he will take a hike, because Holland Spikers due up next. It will be Mike Buddy. My buddy. Might as well, I mean, it's 3-0.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to take a bunt. Wagner decides to bunt. Brocious decides to catch the ball before it drops in the ground.
1 out, man on second.
Could have just let it drop and then get Bryant at third, but that would be cheating. Here's Rizzo. And they'll take a whoop. So first and second.
1 out, men on first and second.
Here's Contreras. Pitch on the way. Number the third. They got the force at second, but not the double play. Contreras sneaks in.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Rizzo's like 25. Spike. Oh, Spike during this season. 35 in that 1989 season. Rizzo was 26. Baez, 43 years old, a youngster. Can he get a hit? He strikes out and Baez.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 3rd.
Here's Knobloch. 29. And a base hit. Hayward's got a high number, high rare air rating, so that's a single.
No outs, man on first.
Definitely just a single. Jeter, 23 years old in 98. Infield single.
No outs, men on first and second.
There's Tony Oliva, but we have a base action chart. It is a 3-5. Bad luck because any number's a wild pitch, so that's the second wild pitch for Arrieta today.
No outs, men on second and third.
Here's Oliva, 26 years old this year. Hit to short. And he's out at first. That is an RBI for Oliva.
1 out, man on third.
Now, they had to take the gamble. Here's Rain, 38 years old. Can't believe he's playing on this team. Right to Bryant at third base. He was hoping for a sac fly.
2 outs, men on third.
Here's Keno, 30 years old. And he flies out, so runner left at third. That run does
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 4th.
All right. Budweiser and Fleet sponsoring the middle innings, and now Soler, 24 years old, pitcher lane. Well, they chase Cone. Cone, BHB. Fly ball to center. Oliva is a 3 defensively. And he catches it.
1 out, base is empty.
Conklin, 30 years old. Takes a walk.
1 out, man on first.
Muller down the left field line. That's a double. Conklin will maybe go. Double 3. That's an RBI for Fowler.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Jason Hayward. Hayward drives to left. And Curtis will snag it for any damage.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Chris. Let him. Let him.
1 run, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 4th.
Here's Chris on at 27 this year. Hit to short, and that's an out.
One out, base is empty.
Here's Trny. 29 years old. Nothing here.
One out, man on first.
Trny is going to try to steal. I don't know if that's a good idea. Nope. Prove me wrong.
One out, man on second.
Here's Spos. Ground ball, and that's an out. Trny will scamper to third, but there are 2 outs. Not a ground ball, column 6.
2 outs, man on third.
So here comes Curtis. Can he get an RBI? Hit the short, and no. Trny is stuck at third base, so Ariana has
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 5th.
And Buddy is gone. At 4-1, they're gonna go with Todd Erdos. Anyone can, as long as he finishes on the spot. Erdos hit the short, and he's out at first. 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Rizzo. Deep fly, but Curtis makes the catch. I think he wanted
2 outs, base is empty.
Take it higher. Here's Contreras. Hogan does his job.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 5th.
Like for the first 5 innings. You want to save them for like the later innings and Cochran flies.
1 out,
left.
base is empty.
There's Jeter. He's going to the corner, so sit down.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Oliva. Deep fly to the right. Jeter will move to third, but that's not a home run. He's
2 outs, man on
it would have
third.
been 4-3, and now Reigns. Jeter on third. Move on.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Here comes Tino. And he flies out. So Ariana once again
No runs,
is on
1
a
hit,
tightrope.
and 2 left on.
Floating on a tightrope.
Top of the
and
6th.
actually pulling off nothing but roses. There's Bias in the 6th. Fly ball. Bernie makes the catch. That's 1.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Soler. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Down block flips it for 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here's Conklin. Popped up. So 1, 2, 3, they go down.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh!
Bottom of the 6th.
Here's Posada. Hit the short, and that's an out. 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Bernie hits it to third, and he's out again. So second, first, same as the first.
2 outs, base is empty.
Big, right? Yes. Atrocious. And he flies out. So Ariana does it again.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
And they go shoosh.
Top of the 7th.
Onto the 7th. Utz potato chips and WB Mason sponsoring the late innings, and Erdos might as well. I mean, he's done well. Hit the double block, and he's out. Maybe the Cubs have ran out of luck.
1 out, base is
It's
empty.
that net with that place fan from Hayward. How about the second? That's 2 outs. Yeah, I think they were
2 outs, base is empty.
They're stars. Here's Frank. He base hit, so that's going to be the end of Erdos' day.
2 outs, man on first.
4-1, what do you... No. Mendoza! He's going to come in and win in a save. To Wagner. Mendoza.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
On the 7th, here comes Chad Curtis. Right to Brian Wag.
1 out, base is empty.
No block. Sashin, strike 3.
2 outs, base is empty.
3. Only 2, eh? Here's Jeter. And he strikes him out. Man, Ariana's done well today.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to make the 9th.
Top of the 8th.
Top of the 8th. Here comes Rizzo. And that's a single spaghetti poo. What can you do?
No outs, man on first.
There's Contreras. Go away, McAfee. Contreras. Hit to short, and that's a big double play. So nicely done by G there.
2 outs, base is empty.
Catching. Here's Baez. And he pops up, so Mendoza kind of does his job.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Here comes Oliva. Fly ball the center. He's the only guy to get an RBI.
1 out, base is empty.
Today. Green. He goes down a swing.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Tino.
2 outs, man on first.
And now he's got Posada. He wants to get Posada. He does. Big strikeout for Renata. Now the question is, how
no
long
runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
At all.
Top of the 9th.
4-1. Mendoza will face Soler, Conklin, and Fowler. Soler. They're going to take Soler out, and it's going to be Montero, the guy who was supposed to be the DH in the first place. They'll use him.
1 out, base is empty.
Center, Conklin. Conklin? Here's Conklin. Here's Conklin. They're going to go with Almora. I'm actually surprised. I think this is kind of a defensive substitution move. Remember, the first, and stumps on first base is Dino. 2 down.
2 outs, base is
Fowler.
empty.
What do you do, Fowler? They're taking him out. And it's going to be David Ross who's going to come in and hit. Hit the second, and he's gone. So, Mendoza. Great job by the Yankees bullpen.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 9th.
But will the 3 runs in the first inning be enough? Left field will now go to Albert Almora. Center field goes to Scherzer. So you got Bernie, Brocious, and Curtis. They're going to let Bernie hit. And
no outs, man on first.
Well, here's base action. Is a 4-4 wild pitch. Well, any number, that's a wild pitch, and I think that's going to be the end of Ariana. He did well, but they want to win.
No outs, man on second.
Is he going to quit? I would say yes. Yep, Chapman's coming in for the save. He's got 3 of them. Here's Brocious. Hit to Wagner, and he's at it first. Bernie will stay because that ball is to
1
the
out,
side.
man on second.
Here's Chad Curtis. And they're going to take him out. And it's going to be Spencer. They're going to go with Shane Spencer. He was supposed to come in for Bernie. Right to Amora. That's 2 down. 1 more to go for...
2 outs, man on second.
Chapman says, I don't care. I can get this guy. He gets him. Fly ball center. And the 2016 Cubs go home up 2-0 on the 98 Yankees.
Goodbye, everybody.
Great job by Arenado. He goes to 3-0. Cone loses. Chapman picks up save Numero Catra. And their VP is Ariana. I think we all knew that. Cubs, 4 runs on 8 hits and 6 left. The Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, 9 left. Poof. Ariana did well. His year raised at 117. Chapman's 4th save. Cone and Buddy couldn't do the job. Rodos and Mendoza could, actually. 2 hours, 46 minutes. Cubs scored the 3 runs in the first. Fowler walks. Hayward singled. Bryant singled. Honus singled. Rizzo singled. So the first 5 guys got on base. Contreras sack fly to make it 3-0. In the bottom of the 3rd, Oliva with an RBI ground out, but then Fowler double scored Conklin. 4-1. Well, if I could say something for the 98 Yankees, they were down 2-0 to the 65 Twins, and they were hosting the 65 Twins, and they came back to win in Game 7. So, tune up. All right, on to Washington. The auto play is a 10th inning win. Washington wins in the bottom of the 9th. So they are now halfway home. Marbury beats Bagby. Kowalski went 8 innings, and then they went with Bagby, trying to preserve the win, but that's an L. Mogridge only lasted 1 inning. He got hurt or something like that. Then Russell came in for 3 innings. McGrew came in for 2, giving up 4 runs. Altrock, the oldster, and then Furbo Marbury, who's Washington's closer. What a game. 7-6. Elmer Smith named MVP. Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, play-by-play. Cleveland in the second. Doc Johnston flew out for a sacrifice score. Elmer Smith 1-0. And then Washington in the bottom of the third. Bucky Harris singled, scored Bluge. Ferrello singled to get Rice to third, but an error scored Rice, and Gosling rounded out to score Bucky Harris, the player manager. And then in the fifth, Tris Speaker with the bases loaded singled to score Sewell. Elmer Smith singled to score Heine Wagner, who they picked up for shortstop, but thanks to an error, Wamsgott scored, and then Gardner, off another error, made it 5-3 Cleveland. In the bottom of the sixth, Earl McNeely singled to score Gosling. And then Ozzie Bluge at the plate. Gosling scores on a wild pitch. 5-5 tied. Top of the ninth. Cronin at short. Wamscott's grounded out. Speaker doubled. Elmer doubled to score Speaker. Marbury came in and got Gardner and Johnston. Bagby would come in for the save. Burns went to first base. When he real walked, Mule Shirley would run for him. Rice had a sacrifice hit. Well, it was a sacrifice hit. Thanks to an E2, it was first and second. Bucky popped up for a bunt foul. Tate would bat for Ferrillo, and Benny Tate doubled to score Mule Shirley. They intentionally walked Gosling to get to Joe Judge, but he sacked fly. Game over. Washington is now 2-0. So we do have 4 series at 2-0 and 3 at 1-1. If the numbers make sense, Montreal will win. But this is Montreal. Cubbies. What do you do? What do you do here? No, you gotta give Hoffman a bit of a rest. Steinfeld. So Steinfeld's gonna come in to DH for the Cubs. Montreal. Roland Office. Why him? Why am I not Andre the Hawk Dawson to DH? What? Yeah, why do you not have Andre the Hawk playing in this game?
Replay radio is live from
We're
Montreal.
live from Montreal.
Top of the first.
French, English stuff coming. Steve Rogers, un victoire, un défaite. L'air, c'est un point d'ess. Premier batteur de Cubs. Sean Saunter, Jimmy Slagle, 7 pour 18 de RBI. Rabbit. Nance. Simple de Slagle.
No outs, men on first.
Steve Rogers.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Steve Rogers, the Jefferson City, Missouri. Ici, Sean Gauche, Jimmy Sheckard. 7 pour 28 de Rivière. Upper transfer, Pennsylvania.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Boot. Parrish. Entre de Premier, 5-3 de la Série Tirée.
1 out, men on second.
Ici, Wildfire Schultz. 8 pour 23. Louis. Cohawk in New York. Mons. Ouch. De la
1 out, men on
February
first and second.
Si fin chance de le joueur manager 4 pour 21 de Ruby. Choix de Rochelle. Premier bout de chance de Fresno. Husk. Saunter. Henderson. Lanza de
2 outs, men
Retraite.
on first and second.
Pour Jim Tomei. Troisième bout. 15 5 pour 17. À Peoria, Illinois. Le chantier de 1995 Cleveland, les Coups de la troisième route.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the first.
DC Budokai 3-Finger Brown, 2-0 at Maysville, Indiana. Shootout to the Radiants. C'est 1 pour the ERA. Tim Raines, Sean Gauche, 9 pour 24 de Sanford, Florida. Monte. 6-3 de la retraite.
1 out, bases empty.
Ici, le chant Doha, Jerry Waite, 3 pour 6. Shirley, Massachusetts. Monte. Et Tinker, le bâton.
2 outs,
De
bases
retraite
empty.
à Dotson Miller, deuxième but. Miller. De circuit 9 Ruby de Trny, New Jersey, le 1909 de Pirates, mais de la droite de dispersal, Montréal, Americans de Portland, et si Dutz Miller de l'Expo. Monts. Troisième prise.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the second.
Deuxième manche. See the deuxième but, Johnny Evers. 8 pour 24, 6 Ruby. Crab de Trny, New York. Monts.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Walk. Catch you in ball. 9F.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the
You
corners.
see Harry Steinfeld. Chant Dawsonnet. 9 pour 25, 4 Ruby de St. Louis. Evers, F. Et si 5-3, 5-12. ST de la deuxième. Carter. Potter. Evers, stolen base.
No outs, men on second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Steinfeld.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Steinfeld, the boot. Rogers. Amoureux de la balle.
1 out, men on second.
Pour le deuxième, et si le receveur Johnny Clean. 11 pour 25, 6 Ruby. Noisy, à sa tête de Pink City. Le troisième, à Parrish. Et erreur. De erreur 5, East 5. Premier et troisième pour
1 out, men
Tinker,
on first and third.
avec cote. 4 pour 23. 2 Ruby, c'est 2 circuits. Muscatat 36. Dans le deuxième, et une force, c'est une Ruby en center foot.
2 outs, men on first.
Ici Slago. 34 on. On tente de Tinker. Non. C'est de la
2 outs,
première
men on
passe.
first.
Ici Slago. Ici Paul. Ici White. Contre de l'air. Non. Can't. Pas de air.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Premier et deuxième pour Sheckert. Uh-oh. High number 23, c'est un simple de Sheckert. Et c'est Tinker. Simple. Sheckert, troisième.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Troisième pour Schultz. Monts. Play up.
2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
Montréal, c'est le receveur Gary Carter, 5 pour 25 de Culver City, California. C'est le quarterback de UCLA. Monts. Ball de troisième, out. 5-3 de la
1 out, base is empty.
Ici Cromarty, premier but, first base. 6 pour 25 de Ruby de Miami. Et c'est 1-3 de la carte.
2 outs, base is empty.
De retraite à André Dawson, Jean Dawsonnet. 8 pour 25, 6 de circuit 4 Ruby. En troisième, out.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the third.
Okay, so here's Frank Chance, third inning. Hits it to third, and ooh, that might be an error. You ready to meet one? Not now. Phew.
1 out, base is
He
empty.
didn't make that error this time. Pitch on the way to Tomei. Hit the second, and ooh, that's a possible error. Fortunately, though, that's a 53, so not enough.
2 outs,
If it
base
was
is
a
empty.
54, it doesn't count. It's the same thing as low. Here's Evers. Ooh, wordplay. It's a 4. so they gotta go for a speed. A 5 or a 6 retires him. That's a 4. That doesn't count. That's a single for Evers. Big hit for her.
2 outs, men on first.
Here's Steinfeld. Hit the Parrish, and he's gone. So Rogers gets out of it somehow.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third for Dave Henderson. Picked up from the 90 A's as compensation. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs from Merced, California. Already gets a signal, so
no outs, men on first.
Inspired. Shortstop, only 1 RBI from Alameda, California. He drives it to center. Slagle's a 4 defensively, so he might get him out. Yeah, he does. So that's an out.
1 out, men on first.
Here's Larry Parrish, 3 for 26 for Winter Haven. A lot of people thought he was probably going to be the one who was booted. But remember, Freddie Lansford, pitch is fouled off.
1 out, men on first.
So Henderson can't move. And he strikes out instead. So Three-Finger Brown does his job.
2 outs, men on first.
That's 2 outs for Reigns. And he flies out. So it's Three-Finger Brown looking pretty good.
No runs, confident. 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
Under the fourth, Sanyo and Coca-Cola sponsoring the middle innings. Here comes Kling. Infield single.
No outs, men on first.
Here
the defense is playing in at the corners.
Oh, first we have a base action chart. It is a 3-1, a possible pass ball. Did Carter screw up? The answer is no, sir.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
No, sir.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Here's Tinker. Says, I'm going to bunt. Why not? Carter says, I can only go to first base. So, that's a big out there.
1 out, men on second.
1 out for Slagle. Men on second. Gone.
2 outs, men on second.
Here's Sheckert. Did he just go deep? Nope, that's just a single. But that could be an RBI. It is. Sheckert gets another RBI. That's the second of the night. 3-0 for the Cubbies.
2 outs, men on first.
That 2-0 series lead home to West Side grounds. I would say Wrigley, but I'm wrong. You're wrong. First base? Cromartie stomps on first base for the 3rd out, but the Cubs score.
1 run, 2 hits,
well,
and 1 left on.
No, they were down 0-2 at home to
Bottom
Oakland,
of the fourth.
So it was like, no problems. There's Wade. We're about 3rd, and that's it out. 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Miller. And he goes down on strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
For Carter. And he flies out, so Three-Finger Brown looking pretty good.
And just like that, the inning's over.
3 is the magic number.
Top of the 5th.
On to the 5th. Here's Chance. Ground ball to Parrish. Flips it to first. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
1 out, base is empty.
Trny.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Evers. Hit the center. Henderson is a 4 defensively. And that works. Dave makes the catch. And
it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th. Here comes Cromartie. Right to Tony. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Dawson. Crunches it, but Slagle makes the catch. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Henderson. Did he go deep? Away! Ellie Partis! Circuit! Henderson! Dave's not here, man.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's his 3rd home run. He's been the only fly in Mordecai Brown's butter milk. Here's Fire. This could be big, a rare play. It's a 6, so, well, it's operative speed. Only 2 numbers can save Spire. And that's one of them. So Spire gets a single.
2 outs, men on
So
first.
the lower part of the order has been giving Brown trouble. Here's Parrish. Grabs the third. That's an out. But Henderson puts one on the board.
1 run,
To center
2
field.
hits,
I think
and
he did
1
one
left
in
on.
Montreal.
Top
Because they
of the
remember
6th.
Oakland. On to the 6th. Here's Steinfeld. And he pops up right to Parrish.
1 out, base is empty.
Clean. Hit to Cromartie. Stomps on first base himself. That's 2.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Tinker. Chopper the short. Uh-oh. That's a chopper. Helicopter, helicopter. That's an out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Yes, sir. It is.
Bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th for Timmy Raines. Ooh, rare play. Rare play. It is a 1, so he needs a high number to stay alive. That's a foul. That will
No outs, base is empty.
That would be good for Raines. Grandma the short. Easy play. That's 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Jerry White. Hit the first and right to Chance. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Sure, just made it like grab ball and stump at first. Here's Miller. Popped up. Nice job by 3-Finger Brown.
An easy inning to score. 1-2-3. Top of the 7th.
All right, 7th inning. Back to that Coca-Cola 50 thing. Here's Slago. Grab ball. Rogers flips it to first. Yeah, Shecker.
1 out, base is empty.
No. Here's Shecker. Right field. Jerry's at 3. And that is a out. Check. 10-15. Might be taken out soon.
2 outs, base is
3
empty.
to 1 for Okie Skokie. Here, for Chicago. Schultz popped up, so Rogers looking pretty good.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoot!
Bottom of the 7th.
Now here comes Connor. Hit to short and out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Cromartie. 86.
1 out, men on first.
Awesome. Hit the third and it's off Clinton's awesome guys. Second.
1 out, men on first
Here's
and second.
Henderson. Right to first base. Runners will move. Brown wheels. That's 2 outs. So Spire will need a
2 outs,
base
men
hit
on
to
second
make
and
things
third.
very interesting. But no, Tinker with the catch.
No runs, 2
And 2
hits,
left in scoring
and
position.
2 left on.
Is that the best Montreal can
Top
do
of the 8th.
right now? This would be brutal if it was. Here's Chance. Hit the short, and he's out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Trny. Hit the short, and that's 2. So second, first, same as the first.
2 outs, base is empty.
Everts. Hit the first, and that's out. So he's starting to get around.
An easy inning to score. 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th.
3 to 1. Here comes Larry. Hit towards the gap. Sheckard is a 4 defensively, so I think he's got this one. He does.
1 out,
Harris
base is empty.
will be replaced soon. Look at that average. Here's Raines. He goes down a swingy. That's 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Jerry White. And he flies out, so 3-Finger Brown looking pretty good.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 9th.
3 to 1. Here comes, well, you got Steinfeld, Clean, and Tinker. And they're going to pull Steinfeld, and it's going to be Hoffman. They were thinking about Morin, but you're up 3-1. You're only up by 2. Soft, Sully. Hit the short. Sully. Hey, Rich.
1 out, base is empty.
Who's Trny clean? The catcher. Well, your pitcher's still there. Right
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Joe Tinker. They're going to take him out, and it's going to be Durbin. Kid Durbin's going to come in. 21-year-old. And with the short, they got him. So Rogers did well to go 9 innings.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Good to go 9 innings.
Bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth. Shortstop needs to be replaced, and it will be Tiny Zimmerman who will come in. Jack roll trades. Got Dots, Carter, and Cromartie 2 up. Here's Dots. And Tommy makes the catch 1 now.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Carter. He needs a hit now. But he doesn't. Zimmerman to chance. That's 2 down, 1 more to go.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Cromartie. And they're going to go with Ellis. Why not? 4 RBIs. And it doesn't work. Fly ball Shucker and 3-finger Brown shuts down
Chicago
Expos.
wins a close one.
Cubs are 2-0 up.
Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
So they do their job. 3-finger Brown is the MVP. Well, I bet so. Rogers didn't do that badly. He settled down kind of after the 4th. Cubs 3 runs on 6 hits and 6 left. The Expos 1 run on 5 hits, 1 error, and 4 left. So 3-finger Brown's ERA is 1. Well, Rogers gave up 1 earned run out of the 3, so that's 107. Play by play, second inning. Tinker on an RBI ground out scored Evers, and then Sheckert scored Tinker on a single. And then Sheckert singled to score Kling to make it 3-0, and then in the bottom of the 5th, Henderson went deep, but that was the only one. How fast was this game? 2 hours, 16 minutes by Cross. So, what do we know? We know that the 1906 Cubs, the 1924 Senators, the 1999 Diamondbacks, the 2016 Cubs, and the 2008 Cubs are up 2-0. The Cubs have 3 horses in the final 16 teams, as does St. Louis. Like, St. Louis also has 3 horses, and one of them is obviously going to be out. You got yourself 3 series: the Battle of the Cardinals, 1908 Tigers, 23 Monarchs, and the 55 Yankees, 2020 White Sox. Those are 1-1. So let's look at the replay daily. Charlie O'Leary, 3 doubles, but they still lost. Benny Tate with the play of the day for the 24 Senators, trying to prevent Cleveland from tying the series, which they did. Okay, we're down to the final 8. Okay, so game 3s are now in Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, San Francisco, Yankees, and Chicago. So Chicago's got 3 games. Well, 2 at West Side Grounds, 1 at Wrigley. That's a 1906 Cubs tonight. So now comes one tiny little problem. Yeah, because they're both at the same place. So they're going to force, I don't know. Are we going to have a swap, though? I think they're going to swap out, right? Nope. So So they are saying that the 1908 Cubs 81 Expos game 3 will be on Saturday. Right? So yeah, so they said the 1908 Cubs and the 1981 Expos are going to play Game 3 tomorrow. They said that the Battle of St. Louis, Cox vs. Grimes, and Sportsman, that will be moved to Sunday because Westside Grounds has both the 1906 and 1908 Cubs. So they're going to force the 1908 Cubs to play on Saturday. So it'll be Saturday, Monday for the 1908 Cubs at home, and Wednesday, Game 5 if necessary. The 1906 Cubs will play at home at Westside Grounds on Sunday, Tuesday. St. Louis the Battle of St. Louis will be moved to Sunday, Tuesday for the time being, because the two Cubs matchups can't be at the same time. What do you want? What do you want? Yeah. So what will happen is we will have the Monarchs versus Tigers and the White Sox Yankees. That will be done on TV. That will be on TV. The 81 Expos 1908 Cubs and the San Fran Arizona series, that will be that will be done off camera. The Battle of St. Louis and the 2016 Cubs versus the 98 Yankees, that will be on Sunday, televised. The Cleveland, Washington, and Cubs, 1906 Cubs, 1942 Cardinals, those will be done off camera. But don't worry, those will be back on camera for Game 4s. Got my drift? I hope you did. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.